Hello, my name is Mike Jackson and I'm standing in the upcoming general election for the Green Party in the East Yorkshire seat. I'm making this video to tell you a bit about fracking, which is the main issue in our region. So, what is fracking? Well, under our feet here in this area is a layer of shale rock. This contains gas. We haven't been able to get to it before, but now a new technique from America has come along, which is where the frackers will drill down, get into that shale layer and inject into there high pressure water, which contains sand and a bunch of chemicals. We don't know what they are, but we know that some of them are carcinogenic. This causes that rock to fracture, hence the name fracking. And when it breaks, it fractures, it cracks, it releases the gas. The gas comes up and be tapped off at the top. That's all very well and will produce gas. So what are the problems with fracking? Well, the first and probably most important for us here in this area is that it's going to be causing problems with our drinking water. Unfortunately for the frackers, in between the layer of shale rock and the surface is a layer of chalk. This is called the chalk aquifer and it contains all our drinking water. What happens, of course, is that this whole fracking process is designed to fracture the rock, to crack it. And so when that takes place, those cracks and fractures get into that chalk layer and then push in the water, the dissolved gas, the chemicals, and I suppose the sand as well, into that drinking water supply. This causes your drinking water to be full of horrible nasty chemicals and dissolved gas, and if you look online you will see already fracking has taken place in America and in Australia and they've had this problem there. You can see videos online of people turning on their water taps, out of it comes water of course, but they can set fire to that. Now why is that? It's because it's got gas dissolved in it. So it pollutes the drinking water. It's not only the gas but also the chemicals that are used. Another problem is the production of yet more fossil fuel, possibly cheaper than we've got already. We need more fossil fuel like we need, if we were an alcoholic, we'd need a supply of cheap booze. We've already got far too much fossil fuel available to us, bearing in mind the amount we have to cut back to avoid catastrophic climate change. We should be investing our money not in trying to develop new fossil fuel sites, but developing renewables and alternatives and energy efficiency. What other problems are there with fracking? Well, in Lancashire, where they've already dug a test drilling rig, they caused small earthquakes to occur. And also the other problem would be where farmland, we've got an awful lot of beautiful farmland in East Yorkshire, and that gets turned into a terrible industrial site with oil rig type well heads and massive tanks of water and lorries transporting around and all that sort of thing 24 hours a day. We don't want that in this area and we don't want fracking. So what's the answer? Well, the Green Party has been against fracking right from the start. The Green Party is the only party that's been against fracking right from the beginning, although other parties have now joined us, and that's great to see. It's only the Greens that have been consistently against fracking. So if you want to vote on June the 8th against fracking, put your vote for the Green Party. So, my name is Mike Jackson, standing for the Green Party in East Yorkshire. Thanks very much for watching.